I want to go on Drew Barrymore.
Mm-mm. Thank you, Angel.
It's the black box. Where you don't know what you gon' get. It's the black box. We might just have a special guest. It's the black box. Where we forgive but don't forget. It's the black box. Yeah. The Black Box Podcast.
Welcome back to the Black Box Podcast. I hope you guys are having a great Monday morning. I am, I guess you could say. I don't know. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I've been recording all day and trying to just make this season the best I can for you guys. But enough of me. Today, we got a repeat guest. And some of y'all are going to be like, Jen, what the hell? Because you already know they're going to say that. All right.
I don't love it.
You know, it's just, it is what it is. Business is business. You know, whatever goes on behind the scenes is my fucking business. You see? Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Hi, haters.
We got Corri back in the motherfucker.
Yeah. Y'all know where to find me if you got a problem.
Yeah.
Clock it.
Clock that T.
Clock that T.
But yeah, Corri's back. And we got some shit to talk about. I got some shit that I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
There's some shit that people asked me to ask you, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
And we're going to talk about we just going to talk about some shit. We're going to get to a game and we just, we can do that. So, let's play catch up. For the people who do not know you, tell the people who you are.
My name is Corri, C-O-R-R-I, also known as Big C, a.k.a. Fairy Baby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I do. I am an artist. I like to classify myself as an artist because I am a rapper, a singer. I mix and do all my shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a lover, and I'm a big-ass hater, too.
You know, that's real. I get that. Yeah, that's real. That's real. So if you didn't listen to our old podcast with Corri, make sure you go listen to that because we got into the basics of Corri. So this is basically the part 2 of that part. So we're going straight to it, for as long as I've known you and for as long as you've been an artist, we do not have any music videos from you. Let's just clock it.
Right.
Drop in the thing. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Why do we not have any music videos from you?
So it's like I have like a couple of answers to that. One is I don't want to say compare, but I relate to a lot of my influences of artists. For example, minus the bullshit, Kanye West. Love that man. I've listened to him since I was little. Yeah. And I respect his attitude and the way he handles things because he's going to do what the fuck he wants to do. And he's a perfectionist on his craft. And I've related to that my whole life. And I've shot a few music videos actually.
Yeah. But they just never seen the light of day.
Yeah, they just never seen the light of day. Because I have a certain vision and sometimes the expectation will be met, but I just feel like, oh, maybe not. If you know me personally, I am so indecisive, very indecisive to anything I do in life, whether it's eating, making music, picking what to put out. Like, I'm just really indecisive. And sometimes they are really good music videos and I get self-centered to the point I'm just like, okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like I don't have it in the chamber. I do. I just haven't released any.
Yeah.
But hopefully soon, fingers crossed. So yeah.
I was gonna say because we don't have those and then we don't have no photo shoots and I'm like, come on, bro. Like what are we doing? Like
yeah.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
Yeah. It's like we got a little bit of everything but the videos. Like
you're giving Beyonce. You are the visuals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You are the visuals, baby.
Yeah, fuck a Renaissance, fuck a Cowboy Carter. I am the visual. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I'm just real picky about what I do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's also with your covers too, with like music and stuff. Like, how do you come up with the covers for your singles, your EPs, and all that stuff?
Lord, I am so picky on that too.
Yep.
God, ever since day one, I've been picky. And it's funny because I have a whole folder of maybe thousands of cover arts that I've made that I haven't used. Because I don't know. To me, it's important. I know to different artists it's different.
Yeah.
Some people don't care. They're just like, oh, just gonna release something with a black cover, nothing on it, just a parental advisory sign. But me, I'm really picky over cover arts because I don't know. It's weird because I know a lot of people might not relate, but the cover art could really change the perspective of the song for me.
Yeah.
I feel like if the cover art's good and the song is good, it's like it's perfect, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Because I'll do that even with mainstream artists. I'll go in on Apple and I'll change the album cover if I really, really don't fuck with it.
You and Jalen got that bad.
But yeah, I'm just really picky over it. I'll make it on Canvas. I'll either
Canvas?
shoot.
Oh,
Canva. Yeah,
Canva.
on Canva. I'll either shoot the cover art. Doing like a photo shoot or something. I will either I had my third thing that I was gonna say.
You had somebody that one cover that I did for you. I'll put it right here. You had your friend take a picture, and you're like, let's just edit that.
My girl, my sister Carly. Yes, love her to death. Because we were gonna do a part 2 to that EP as well. But yeah, sometimes I might find a picture that one of my friends may have took, and I'm just like, this is fire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I might even use a photo off of my photo gallery or somebody else's photo gallery.
Yeah.
For my next single, I actually have one of my friends. Her name is Ileana. She had a picture that she took, and I talked to her the other day, and I was going to use that for a single cover.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just really depends. I'm real picky over that stuff. So when I do put out something and it's under my name, I really took my time on it. I don't really judge nobody else's stuff because I respect everybody's artistry. Sometimes when I'm working with other artists, they'll give me a chance to be like, hey, do you like this? And I give my opinion. And if they don't, they don't. It's not really a big deal because I'm not going to judge what somebody else does.
Yeah, because I was going to ask you, when you collaborate with other artists, I know they already have a cover picked out for your song or for their album. Like, are there any covers that you've hated? Are there any covers you hated in the past? And like, did you tell them?
There was one. I'm pretty sure it's more than one, but at the top of my head, I had a recent collaboration I had with one of my friends. His name is A to the Mo, and he had a cover art, and I hated it. I hated it so much, and it was nothing against him, and I know he didn't mean no ill intent behind it, but I felt so offended by it because the picture, it was supposed to represent me. That shit looked ugly as hell. I looked like a big back bitch. And I said, I said, who is this? I said, I know this ain't me. I said,
I need to see this picture.
Yeah, I'm about to send it to you. I was like, I really don't like this.
Yeah.
And, as the older I've gotten, I've learned how to talk to people with, being respectful. So now I respectfully told him, like, I don't really like it. And he understood, and we ended up finding something else, and it worked, and we got it out. But that's the one I can think of at the top of my head.
I was going to say, because like, if I see like a really bad cover art, I'm not going to listen to the song.
Correct.
I understand when you said like they make or break the song for real. Because like Jalen was saying that the Coco Jones thing, the single that she just dropped, that covers ass. He said, I said, ooh, I'm not going to listen to that. He was like, changing it in Apple. I said, oh, I didn't even know that you could do that in Apple, to be honest.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I know you do.
When I get home later.
I know. He's like, let me go ahead and change that. That shit's funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, you have a lot of songs though, man. You keep collaborating with these people. Like, every time I'm on Twitter, Corey's like, got a new song out with who, so-and-so. And I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like, we talked about this the last time, but like, where do you find these people?
I mainly find them on Twitter. That's where I be at. That's my little home. That's where I stay.
We gonna get into it. Don't you worry.
I be over there on Twitter, and I'll meet a lot of people. I'll either see it through reposts, and I'll take a listen, or sometimes a lot of these people, they send me stuff through the DMs, and I'm just like, okay, let me take a listen. And I respect all type of artists. It's very rare if I find somebody I just don't like, because I feel like everybody has at least that one song that I like, even if everything else is trash. Yeah. Like, I don't really fuck with 6ix9ine as a person. I don't respect him. I don't. Yeah. But he has a couple little songs.
Little bangers.
With, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I try to give everybody a chance because I feel like everybody has some type of tune that's going to hit you somewhere. Yeah. So yeah, I collaborate with a lot of people because I like working. I love this. I love the music, and I love seeing, hearing, collaborating, and being along the journey with other artists.
Yeah.
Because you get to see how they are in their field. You know what I mean? So I love it. I'm always free to open with people. You know, even if I don't like the song, we'll find us something. You know what I mean? And it's not hard to please me. Like, it's very easy for me to find a song because my pen works. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's, you know, I'm gonna get busy.
Yeah, that you will. You be like, you know what, I'll write to this.
Yeah.
Is there anybody, I think we touched on this last time, but for the people who haven't listened, is there, do you have any collabs that you don't like at all?
Yeah, I have some that, and this goes all the way back to my indecisiveness. There's some songs that I've done that I've liked in a moment, and I've listened to later, and I'm just like, oh.
Why did I do that?
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, I don't like this.
I don't like this at all.
And there's some that haven't been released, and at the time I was like, I really like this.
Yeah.
And now when I go back and listen to, I'm just like, you know what? It was a good decision. Just didn't come out.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's some songs I just can't get behind. Either depending on the message, their delivery. So it's a few things that can make me be like, I don't really like this.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah,
I feel that. I do feel that. I do it with, like, sometimes with the podcast. Like, there's some people that do hit me up, like, what's it called? That do want to be on the podcast, and I'd be like, you know, let me see. But I say that because there's some people out there that been wilding on the internet.
Yeah.
And if you wilding on the internet, you're not gonna come and wild out on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, your image is your everything.
Yeah. And that ties back to, like, I try to be picky as well when I work with people, because you're right, some people do be wilding out, and it's like, I don't really want to attach myself to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple of collabs I've had on past projects with some people that I don't talk to no more for a lot of reasons, you know, clock it. And, you know, I was like, I really don't want to be associated with that person for what they have done or what they've talked about, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's kind of similar. No tea, no shade. It's kind of similar to, like, R. Kelly, you know what I mean? Like, ever since all his shit came out, and a lot of people may have not known when they did the song, but a lot of them, like, want to take their songs off. Like Lady Gaga, for example, she took her song off of streaming that she had with R. Kelly because she don't condone that. I like that. And eventually, I'm gonna end up doing that. I'm gonna go back through my old projects and I'm gonna take that off the project because I don't want nothing to do with that.
I like that song.
Yeah,
I really like that. I like that song.
Yeah. Yes. I hate it because I try not to listen to it.
I don't either, but, like, I gotta listen to the muffled one that sounds like it's on the Android on YouTube.
Yeah, there's some of them that I redo, and I might have to replace that person and shit. You know
you could do that too. That's the good thing about artistry. Like, you guys can do that. Like, you could re-record the song, send it out, and then put it back up.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in my little world, I can't really do that. If I do that, I gotta delete everything.
Yeah, you gotta start.
Which is kind of some bullshit. But
yeah,
let's get into some really deep shit. All right. So we're gonna talk about mental health. All right. You are very open when it comes to this. So open to the point where you'll get on Twitter about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain this. As an artist, right? How has your mental stuff, struggles influence your music?
Sometimes it could be a positive thing. Some people it's easier to translate their mental health to music. I know some people like NF and Eminem and stuff like that. And I from a listener's point of view, it sounds like it can be easy. It may be hard for them. I don't know. But me personally, it's difficult sometimes for me to say exactly how I'm feeling into a song because there's a couple songs I have written that I tear up and I can't even finish it. And sometimes I can't even record it or write it. And I have one song. It's called I'm Sorry. And I plan on putting it on the R&B project coming out later this year, at the end of the year. That one took me a long time to actually writing it. It took me a while, but it took me even longer to record it. And I showed like my mom and a couple friends, and everybody cried, listened to it, because it was just some stuff that I went through growing up, and that beat made me really say, oh, you know what, I think I want to say some things.
Yeah.
It's hard. It can be hard to really translate that. It's more easy for me to say it than to put it in my music, and I'm trying to get better at doing that.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed a lot of the songs that I actually put my real emotion into, people love those because they can relate to those, and that's my point of me making music. I like to put myself in them songs where people can relate to it. Like, be like, yeah, I feel that. I love that. You know what I mean? Or some people may not feel seen, and they may hear a song that I do, and they'd be like, wow, I thought I was alone. I didn't think anybody else would understand how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? So,
I think it's important that people do that. Like, I know there's one song, I think it's Cardi. I know this is stupid to say in this time, but like Cardi B, is it Be Careful?
Yeah.
I felt that shit in my past situationships. I'm like, bro, like, it don't even have to be sad though.
Yeah.
It could be real hype. It could be sad. It could be all types of shit, you know? And I love music like that. I love relating to other artists or like relating to other people because like I'm going through shit, but I didn't know that the whole world is going through some shit, you know what I mean?
That's why music is like my favorite thing in the world because happy, sad, depressed, super anxiety, you can find that one song that just relates to you and it makes you feel seen. You know what I mean? You may find a happy song when you're happy. It's like, I feel seen. I feel great. Like, this makes me feel good. Or I may find a song when I'm sad. Like, and for the longest, I didn't understand because I didn't relate sometimes to these artists like XXX or Juice WRLD and stuff. But the older I got, the more I've experienced life, I understand why kids, teenagers, adults love these type of artists because they've went through that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So...
You know, when that one song came out with, what is his name? Logic?
Yes, I love it.
People were like, the fuck we need that song for? We don't need the suicide hotline, you know what I mean?
That made me cry. Day in, day out.
Like, but now, it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, we really needed to know that because, like, everybody's struggling. And if y'all look up the video where it was Logic, Khalid, and Alessia Cara, it's a live performance where they had all these survivors, right? At the time, as a kid or like as a younger adult, you don't really think about it like, oh, these people try to take their life. What the fuck? Now that, you know, you're older and shit, you get to see like, I understand why.
Yeah.
I understand where they're coming from. And like, I think that's important for artists. And especially with you too, like you can reach these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I think it's a good thing. So with that being said, do you think the music industry itself has an impact on mental health? Like, do you think they take it serious? Do you think they don't take it serious? Like, what you think?
I think the people who make the music take it serious. I think sometimes the listeners, I think it's a 50-50. Sometimes the listeners take it serious and some just don't understand right now.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about music. Once it's out. And, you know, you can sit with it over time and understand it later. Like, a lot of people didn't understand, you know, the 1-800 song by Logic at the time. And now people can look at it and listen to it and it's like, wow, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Because some people, everybody doesn't come in the world with a syllabus.
Correct.
And, you know, some people can be ignorant. Some people can get out of ignorance. And, you know, definitely as a child, it's a lot more easier to be ignorant because we're children. You know what I mean? So at the time I understood it, but there was a lot of people around me who didn't understand it because they're like, oh, why you got to go kill yourself? And I don't understand why you feel like that. And it's like, then you actually experience life and they're like, okay, I understand it now. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's very, very important. Yeah. I think music is important to the world.
Yeah. I think like recently, or one of the things that I saw, I don't know if you know Fora. Fora went through that whole thing. I don't know if you remember. He was like, I'm finna off my head. I'm finna do this. People in the comments were like, the fuck, pussy, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But like, I don't think people understand, like, yes, they make music. Yes, you know, they're in the spotlight. But like, these people are going through real life shit.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, no matter how much money you get, you still have problems. Like, there's billionaires that still get depressed. Just because you have money doesn't mean it's always going to make you happy. Yeah. life is what makes you happy, not money. I could buy if I was rich, I'd buy everything in this room just because it made me happy, but it doesn't mean it's going to make me happy forever.
Yeah.
You know, the money can make you happy temporarily.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Money's not always forever.
Yeah.
Money can be gone tomorrow.
Yeah. Facts. You know what? The real shit. Do you find it important to talk about mental health openly? Like with your friends, like
I do. And here's why I think it's important to talk about it. A lot of people, sometimes you feel alone, and you have to understand that you're not alone. And it's easier said than done. I still struggle with opening up a lot of times, and I've went through a lot with different friend groups throughout my whole life, and that's made my trust issues become a difficult thing.
I'm so sorry.
But I think it's, even if it's just one person, I think it's good to talk to somebody, because me and you have lost a friend that was very dear to both of us.
She was actually a part of the idea of the Black Box. So
yeah, shout out to her. And and I think about her all the time, and it's a lot of different emotions I feel with that. Like, I blame myself. Like, I feel like, damn, if I just would have talked to her the day before, the day of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we go through that emotions, and I just feel like maybe something would have changed if she just would have talked to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people get that misconstrued when they think, oh, when we got to talk, I got to talk to them, or I got to know the solution. Sometimes the people who are talking just want a listening ear for you to understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, do you hear me? You know what I mean? Because, again, a lot of people get it misconstrued between listening and hearing.
Yeah.
And sometimes I just want you to hear me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For you to understand what I'm going through, because I can talk to myself all day, but that only goes so far. Like, it feels good to have another human-to-human contact for that person to understand what I'm going through. Yep. And I'm not saying that person has to help. You know what I mean? Not everybody can help you do everything.
Correct.
But just to hear it is... It goes a long way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Do you have certain people that you go to? And
yes.
Is there certain people you avoid talking to?
Yes.
Yes and yes.
Yeah, it's... I have my person. He's in the room right now. But I have my person I can talk to, happy, sad, whatever the emotion is, and he actually takes the time to listen to me and try to understand me, and vice versa, you know what I mean? And that's what can make a very healthy relationship, you know what I mean? And then there's certain people, and I never blame nobody either. I have certain friends that I can't talk to because they don't understand, or they don't know how to respond.
Or they talk too much.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or they blab off and talk too much. And it's like, I don't hate them. I don't feel no type of way. But it's just like, maybe you're not here mentally with me. You know what I mean? Because it's also a level of maturity, too. Yep. Sometimes we're not on the same par. Not saying I'm better than anybody or anything like that. But it's like, sometimes we're not here with each other. And that's okay. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because you can't just learn that overnight. You know what I mean? It takes some growing to do. Yeah. So, it's just certain people I won't talk to, because it's like, okay, maybe, like, I have another friend that I love to death, but I know I can't talk to him because he doesn't know how to take in emotion. And that's okay. Because he has to still learn that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And certain things can't be taught by another person. Sometimes you have to experience things in life to understand it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel that. Let's get off the sad shit.
Yeah.
When you're trying not to be sad, what are some techniques or some things that you do personally to feel better?
Some things I try to do. I have at least 4 things I can think of at the top of my head that I know one of the 4 will work. Okay. 1, maybe 5. I'm gonna name them, but sleeping.
This bitch sleep like a grizzly bear.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He be sleep, like dead ass sleep.
Gone.
2 fans in the face.
G1. You know what I'm saying? Like, sleeping, watching TV / playing a game or something to distract myself.
That he will do.
Getting out with my friends, because one thing I've learned is being cooped up in the house, being stuck in your room all day, all you do is get more time with yourself. Yeah. And if you're already sad, you staying in there is just going to make you more sad. You know what I mean?
That's true.
4 is music.
Yep.
Sometimes me listening to music can take my mind off of things. And the reason why I said one of these 4 can work, because sometimes they're not always going to work.
Yeah.
Just because, music is one of my go-tos to make me feel better, don't mean music is always going to work to make me feel better.
Yep.
Sometimes it's like, I really don't feel like doing this right now. Or, video games, watching TV. Yeah, it makes me feel better today. But, just because I'm sad tomorrow doesn't mean that's going to work for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I like to have outlets, different things. And it's not much. But I'm still trying to find more things, as well.
At least it's something, though.
Yeah,
at least you're doing something, because some people just they don't like fixing that shit. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but if you're going through some shit, reach out to somebody, especially somebody that you love. Like, if you think that they might judge you, try it. Like, try and see what they do. If they really do judge you off of what they tell you, they're not your friend.
Sympathetic humans, and I say humans, somebody with a heart will not judge you.
Correct.
People who are miserable, who are also hurting, those are the type of people that judge you. Mm-hmm. So you have to find the people that actually care about you. Yeah. And you may struggle to find that one, but eventually you will find that person or people that can make you feel like you're sane. You know what I mean? Whether it's you writing it in your notes, whether it's you talking to your parents, if you have parents that are still alive or that you can talk to, because I understand a lot of people don't have relationships with certain parents. Yep. Siblings, if you have siblings, or people who you may call your siblings or family, cousins, whatever the case may be. Or, sometimes social media. Yeah. I'm not the biggest advocate of social media because sometimes it's very toxic. But, if you have a private page, you follow nobody, and you have a locked page, 0 followers, 0 following, and you just want to lay it all out on there. Yep. Do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. As long as it makes you feel better, that's all that matters.
Yep. All right, enough of the sad shit. Yeah. Let's talk about this fucking album, man. So you got an album coming out right in the time for your birthday. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so it's called Mixtape C.
Wait, what?
Mixtape C.
Mixtape C?
Yeah, like the letter C.
Like letter C? You see?
Oh, yeah.
You see the C?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You see the C? Mm-hmm.
You hear that? I feel like Doja Cat. When she's saying, "What do you mean freestyle?" You hear that? Is you forgetting, ho? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mixtape C. It's just a little, you know what I'm saying, little hip hop shit, you know what I'm saying? Had to talk my shit. It's been a minute since I've released. And I've been structuring it and working on it with fellow friend / peer, Gemini.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I've worked with him since day one on music. He understands how I work. I understand how he works. And he always gives me the truth on things. So
that he fucking will.
Yeah, and vice versa. That's why I like working with him, because we can sit down and figure out, like, what I need to figure out. Because, again, I'm indecisive, so sometimes I need another opinion. Yeah. And I also like talking to him because he understands music. Mm-hmm. And I have a lot of friends who like music, but a lot of them don't know the ins and outs. You know what I mean? That's all I've done my whole life was learn music. I watch interviews. I watch, the fun shit, the L magazine. Like, I literally study music day in, day out. That's what I love. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people don't do that, and that's okay. But Gemini, he does the exact same thing. Mm-hmm. So I can really talk to him and understand. Like, we can feel like we're on the same page. Like, we can really understand the music stuff. So it's like, it's very easy to talk to him. Yeah. But we've been working on the Mixtape C. It's done. I'm just trying to figure out how many songs. I have 26 right now.
Okay, Chris Brown.
Yeah, I have 26. Not all 26 is going to be on there. Okay. I'm definitely dumbing it down. What I'm trying to do is, instead of worrying about how many, I'm trying to worry about how long. I'm trying to make sure it's less than an hour. Yeah. Something that's digestible. Yeah. So even if it does end up being 20 songs, I just want to make sure the duration of it isn't long. Yeah. Because I don't want 26 songs and that bitch is damn near 2 hours. Like, the times has changed. It's not like years ago where people can make 15, 16 song albums and that bitch be an hour and 20 something minutes and people like it. Yeah. The kids are the biggest consumers right now. Those are who listen to music. So a lot of them don't want to hear something that long. So
No.
they don't have the attention span.
Yeah, like if you really look at music right now, it's like 1:30.
Yeah.
And I'm like, God damn, like music used to be like 6 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like D'Angelo's was like what, 8?
Yeah.
8 fucking minutes. Like now it's like, all right, get to the point. You know what I mean?
And it's like definitely not right now. Maybe, once I hit that point in my career, then I can do something like that. Like, like Tyler the Creator can make a 10-minute song. Like one of my favorite songs on his not recent album, but the album before that, Call Me Forget Lost, Sweet / I Thought You Wanted to Dance. Yeah. Love that song. That song is like 8 minutes long. Yeah. But it don't feel like it's so good. But I feel like he's at the point of his career where he has a whole fan base, people listening to him. He can do that. Yeah. At the beginning, I feel like you cannot do that right now. Yeah. You got to start short, make your way up there. When you have a fan base, it's like, I want to listen to something long. Yeah. Like, I want more of this artist. You know what I mean? Right. So, and I'm learning that. So, I'm trying to make it short right now. But I plan on doing that for my birthday. And then I have another project, which that's the one I've been working on for a couple years now, which is the R&B project. I have no name for it yet, but I'm going to do that at the end of this year. I'm really taking my time on that one because that one's a lot more personal, a lot more vulnerable, a little sexy. You know what I'm saying? We talking real wet. And I've been working on that alongside Gemini as well. That one's going to be a lot more hands-on. I'm going to do a photo shoot for the cover art. I wanted to do a trailer. So that's the time everybody's going to get really more of me to understand me because I know I can do here and there. You know what I mean? That's why the mixtape is like, here, I can rap. Y'all, I need y'all to understand that I can rap. Yeah. And then the R&B is like, I can also give you slow, vulnerable, and throw in little raps here and there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, that's the plans right now.
Oh, we're excited, of course. Like always, we're always excited because you, bro, you just be out every damn, like you drop like every damn week, I feel. Like at this point, I'm like, all right, Corri's dropping this weekend. Let's just go ahead and listen to Corri. But I'm excited because we talked about that a long time ago about this project. Like you have things that you haven't spoke about to nobody. Yeah. And like you said it yourself like a long time ago too. You're like, you're kind of scared because like you don't want people judging you from what you went through. And then also you talked about that one song that you just mentioned about people crying to it and shit like that. Like, it takes a lot for somebody to put all their business, into a project. So I'm really excited to like see what you do with it, honestly, because not a lot of people do that.
Yeah, because I'm mainly a private person. Like, I don't like putting all my business out there because I feel like it's not everybody else's business. Yeah, and I'm realizing and understanding more that as an artist, I gotta put myself a little more out there. Not saying I gotta be 110 all out there, but give a little more than what I'm giving. So I'm taking baby steps and easing out there to being more open. It's not easy because a lot of people are judging out here. Yeah. And it may sound contradictory what I'm finna say, but it's not so that I'm afraid of being judged. I'm afraid of being judged on my past. You know what I mean? Because I ain't the best. You know what I'm saying? I've done some stupid ass shit. I have too. And I've matured enough that I can own up to the stupid shit I've done. Like, if anybody asks me, it's like, yeah, I did that. Or it's either, no, I did that. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, but I don't want nobody to think what I did back in 7th, 6th grade, 10th grade is who I am today. You know what I mean? I don't care what you knew about me in middle school, elementary school, high school. I'm not that same Corri no more. Like, I've matured. I've been through a lot since then. I'm not him no more. Yeah. You know what I mean? And some people can understand that. Some people can't. A lot of people still stuck on high school. Like, well, you did this and that. So, I'm still mad at you over that. You know what I mean? So I'm not on that no more.
Okay. Period. Because I know you was wilding.
Yeah, I was wilding. I did a lot of shit.
I love that man.
I know you do. That's what's up.
This is not making it. This is not making it.
I was watching y'all and I was like, the way y'all was looking at each other, I was like, wow.
That's my babes. That's my babes.
You look so different. Like,
do I?
Yeah, because like I've seen you. What's the word I want to look for? I've seen you crush, and I see you like somebody. You know what I mean? I say like because those people are old news. But like...
No, because these motherfuckers keep finding me, bro. I'm sick of this shit. Like,
yeah. Like everybody else, I feel like it's just a like. You know what I mean? But now I feel like you so in love and I feel like you've reached a maturity in your life.
You're not my boyfriend.
Even him. Like even the way he looks.
Hi, sweetheart. Can you please help? All right. So we're back from after difficulties of the podcast. I hope you guys like that commercial break. That might be my commercial break.
Period.
Yeah, that might be my commercial break. But we're going to play a game.
Okay.
To end this off.
Okay.
So around TikTok recently, there's been a trend talking about some we listen and we don't judge. So today we're going to play We Listen and We Don't Judge.
Yes.
So you're going to have 2 takes. I'm going to get 2 takes.
Okay.
I'm not going to judge you.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
We listen and we don't judge. Martin, don't judge us for whatever we say. All right? All right, I'm going to let you go first. Guess is, ready?
Uh-huh.
We listen and we don't judge.
I like hot sauce on my cabbage. We listen and we don't judge. Right.
At least you didn't say the other thing.
What?
That you like chitlins.
I do love chitlins. Them bitches funky, but they good little hot sauce on them. Sorry, them bitches fire.
We listen and we don't judge.
I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it.
My real...
Don't... If it start with an N and end with an R, I don't want to hear it.
That's what I was They've been doing this trend on Twitter. They was like jigaboo jargons. I can say it, y'all. Don't cancel me. I can say that shit. But no, they were like, what they say, coon conversations.
What?
I said, damn. I said, where they? So for my real ones, my real niggas, I'm not gonna say that you know what I'm saying, but my real niggas understand. That's some good ass shit. Little hot sauce on the chitlins. Yeah.
I'm disgusted. But we listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
I'll go with a simple one. K-pop bangs.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Let me tell you something. My brother, Joseph, he's real into like the K-pop shit. So at first I'm like, man, this shit ass. He be in the shower and he be like, what's y'all ETA?
They be working.
They be working like I don't like how they be putting their artists into those trainings and shit, and how they make them really skinny and they make them bleach their skin. I don't agree with that, but like the music bangs. I don't care. I listen to everybody that listen to K-pop. LE SSERAFIM, listen to LE SSERAFIM, listen to New Jeans. If you want to listen to some BTS, listen to some BTS.
Tap in with all of Blackpink, Lisa, Jennie,
period.
Rose.
Like, I don't care what nobody says. K-pop is not overrated. Like, I think it's a slept-on genre. I think y'all should tap in because some people think like, oh, K-pop, they're not speaking English. They are speaking English. Yeah. There are K-pop songs that are speaking English, and y'all just got to find the right one. If you need a K-pop playlist, I got you. Let me call Joseph and be like, listen, bro, I need you to put up a playlist. But yeah, K-pop's not overrated.
She's not necessarily K-pop. She may have released like 1 or 2, but shout out Lil Cherry. That's my girl. Fucking love her. Her and her brother, Gold Buddha.
Yeah, they something else. That's
my girl. I'm trying to work with her. Where Lil Cherry at? I fuck with her. She hard. Her, I love Lexi Lou. There was another person. I love Nikki from 88 Rising.
Shout out 88 Rising.
Shout out all of them. Shout out the Higher Brothers.
Joji,
Rich
we miss
Brian.
you, baby.
My baby daddy. If you're listening to this, I really love you.
We miss you,
I love you so much. I would give everything in the world for you. Yeah, I love Joji, Rich Brian, Nikki.
All of them.
Higher Brothers. All of them. What's his name? Keith Apes.
Yep.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
All right, your turn. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. Oh, I fisted a guy before. Your camera went out. Yeah, I stuck my whole fist inside of him. Yeah. We listen. Don't judge. Right? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
That's gonna be a camera.
Are we listening? We ain't judging.
I'm not judging.
Yeah. Right.
Are we talking like?
I'm talking whole fist. Knee deep. Elbow deep, actually. But, yeah.
It's giving cow.
Yeah.
It's giving like the long.
It's giving like baby cow. You know how you seen cows come out the not the udders, but you know what I'm saying. They came out the cow pussy.
Yeah.
Cow pussy. You know what I'm saying? This is giving like that, but in reverse.
We listen to them.
It's like pushing the calf back in the cow.
We listen and we don't judge.
Right.
I don't think I have anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're just gonna end.
Oh, have you ever had Krispy Kreme donut?
Yeah.
Was it crispy?
Yeah.
Right.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I think I don't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab the black box. Is that okay?
Right. That's okay.
That's okay. All right. You pissed at somebody.
You ever seen an episode of Family Guy where they were trying to sing the national anthem and Chris was like, oh shit! Not you dropped the damn black box.
I'm appalled. Like I'm just like
Giving fumble box.
no. I'm thrown off the statement. I'm gonna just grab you. You know what? You just you know what I'm saying. To my listeners.
And we back.
No, we didn't cut.
We back.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Shout out Vic Mensa. Tell him to put in the tape on streaming services, please.
Just pull out the box, man.
I need to pick one.
A question.
And I. Okay. Laser tag.
Bitch.
Hairless.
Give me the fucking.
Oh. Was I not supposed to read?
Take the damn.
Okay. What side do I read?
The first side.
Oh, okay. Okay. That one was different. Okay. Number 30.
I don't like.
Have you ever experienced a moment of awe or wonder that one more time. Have you ever experienced a moment of awe or wonder that left a lasting impression on you? Is that question for me or you? For me. Oh, okay. Have you ever experienced a moment of awe or wonder that left a lasting impression of you? On you? A moment of awe or wonder? I'm
so done.
I can't think of one. I can give a music answer to that.
Okay.
So a couple years ago, me and Jen, the host of the Black Box.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We went to, Blessed Integrity was there too. We went to, no, that's a whole different time. When the fuck did we see him for the first time? We went to go see Savvy.
Johnny was there.
Yeah. Was that the first time we went?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So me, you, and Johnny, we saw Savvy, and he performed, and he was dope. He left a very lasting impression on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a dope artist. He's in California now.
Yeah.
He's doing his big thing. He just DJ'd a set. I don't remember where he DJ'd a set. I forgot, but he's doing big things now, which I'm very, very happy for him. Shout out Savvy.
Yeah. Or a better moment that left me on impression. Okay, I have a perfect moment. The very first time I went to Pride and I saw Gifted Queen. She was one of the reasons I started doing music full time.
Yeah.
Because seeing her perform and be on that stage was just amazing. And that was years ago. I think I was still underage.
Oh.
I think it was 18. No, 17. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, we were still in high school.
Yeah, but it was the first time I've ever seen her, met her, and just her on that stage. I left a very lasting impression because she's one of the reasons I'm here today.
Period. Well, Corey, thank you so much for coming on to the podcast. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Anytime. All right. Look into this middle camera because our other camera died for some fucking reason. And you tell the people where they can find you. If you want to promote anything, go ahead. Do your thing.
Yes. Oh, yes. My name is Corri. C-O-R-R-I. That's 2 R's and an I. You can find me on Twitter at I am Corri. And to spell Corri, that's CORRI. And on Instagram, you can find me at I am Corri. That's 2 I's. AM and CORRI. Yeah, tap in with me. Mixtape C in April. R&B project at the end of this year. Tap in with me. I love all people. I love you haters. I love my motivators. And yeah, they call me Big Ho Honda. Biggest black bitch out. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right, y'all. Well, that was the Black Box Podcast, bro. Y'all know where to find. Y'all know where to find me at TBBXPOD on all social medias. Speaking of Jay is my personal. I hope you guys enjoy season 5. I hope you guys just enjoy, the last time you see my face for a little bit, because it's gonna be a while till y'all see me. But we got big things coming, and I don't think y'all are ready for what I've got going on. You know what I'm saying?
And don't.
Yeah. So, y'all have a great day, great week. And I'll see y'all later. Toodles. Besos, besos, besos.
Buenas noches.
All right.
Shout out Carisha.
Put his ass to sleep. Buenas noches. Stupid.